Salakia, I'm gonna try and hurry in this because I'm running out of space. So this is the reason why our women are such, whores, or because it's part of the curses. Like I said, when you go in the book of Deuteronomy 28, um, starting at what after 15, it tells you the curses if we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments that we were given when we made the covenant with the Lord. This is the book of Deuteronomy 28 and 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife, betroth. Salakia. Matrimony, engage, meaning you gonna marry a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes. So we gonna put in work, but never receive or reap the rewards of our work. And you got that to this day. You know what I mean? You got women, like I said, I know I suffered the curse. I know a few brothers in the camp suffering the same curse with. I mean, like at the end of the day, I remember one year, just last year, it was like 3 of the brothers in the camp all had women pregnant at the same time. And none of us is with the women. If the Most High ain't cold with it. Salakia. But yeah, most of our women are whores. They don't think it's nothing wrong with being with you and then upgrade. You know what I mean? And you would think that they would learn, like with all this technology nowadays. Like I was telling the demon I had children with, like a lot of the things I did when I was in the world, as far as like, it says in scripture that the marriage bed is like undefiled, but I wouldn't even do half the shit. I mean, because once you figure out like how a woman body is, like once a woman has a child, that man's DNA is in her. And we don't come up on virgins. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, to show you how crazy the world is, like they have you thinking it's better to go out for a woman that's had multiple partners with this man's spirit and all these different men's spirits on them, as opposed to actually a virgin. A virgin is what you're supposed to want. A woman that has no man. Bear with me. This is the book of Isaiah 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore, verse 17, therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of their head, the daughters of Zion. And we all know that to go in, like, who has the most trouble growing their hair is, the Judite woman. You got women of the other tribes that have long, flowing, beautiful hair. You got some Judite women that got pretty decent, good hair. But for the most part, a lot of our women hair is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. That's how that fits one of the curses. You get what I'm saying? But it's also to bring down a woman. I should have used this scripture at another time, but it's also to bring down the pride of these women, which I went into, how the shame of a woman, because like I said, at the end of the day, a glory of a man is a woman, and the glory of the woman is her hair, you know what I'm saying? But now we living in a day and age to show you how crazy everything is. You got these bitches putting red and green and purple and all these different colors in their hair, not realizing not only is you fucking up your hair with all these different dyes, but those different colors put vibrations on you. That's what, like, so, but, bear with me for a second. So, at the end of the day, it's part of the curses, and that's what we're reaping now, because we committed spiritual adultery, and that's why a majority of our women, like, that's why we get all this bucking up. And I was listening to the elder Tazapaya in Houston, and he did a beautiful video about our women's whoredoms are a direct result of our whoredoms. You know what I mean? Because actually the men of the nation of Yasharallah are married onto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So when we went off, that's why everything out of order. So you can't even really be mad. That's why it says in the book of Micah 7 and 9, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. And, that's the bad scripture where you catch a hell of this thing. Like, I done had my children taken away. All kinds of shit. And the crazy part is, like, I know dudes that don't do shit for their kids, and they had more time with their kids. You know what I mean? Like, and I had to sit back and really meditate on it. I did sin. And we ain't even talking about in the past. We talking about in this life that I recall. I know, it's just got to be thankful that the Most High opened your... And we were just speaking on this yesterday. At the end of the day, the thing is, we pretty much, I mean, we made our bodies a living sacrifice. We doing the will of the Most High, yet still, who's to say, you know, any day the Most High can require our soul. You know what I mean? That's deep, you know. But this is book of Amos 7 and 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. The point I wanted was, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. Our women are whores. Plain, simple, to the point. And at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say all of them, because like I said, you got some good women. This is not directed to those women. It's directed to the ones that think that you should be like a Cardi B and a Nicki, like the one brother say, Nicki Garbage and Kim Kardashian. Like, these women have made it a point and became famous off of. Kim Kardashian has no skill besides her looks. You know what I mean? And the bitch got so much money, it's ridiculous. And basically, besides her looks and being a whore. You know how many dudes been up in this woman? If you want a woman, you should want a righteous woman. You know what I mean? I got two scriptures and I'm going to end this lesson. Proverbs 12 and 4. This is the book of Proverbs 12 and 4. A virtuous woman. When you go into the word virtuous, it says, that's not it. That's not a good definition. Virtuous, valor, valiant. Nah, that's not a good definition. I might get a different Bible concordance. It says, a virtuous woman is a crown to her husband, but she that maketh ashamed is a rottenness in his bones. And at the end of the day, when you know, a good woman, yeah, could make a man pretty much, you know, that's how you know, I've heard men that are successful, and they'll literally tell you, like, yeah, without my woman, you know what I mean? Like, have you ever seen that movie War of the Roses? You know what I mean? Dude ended up becoming a successful lawyer. At first he was with the woman and he were broken, you know what I mean? And he literally, you know, that's how she was able. It's a funny movie. If you ain't never seen it, go check it out. But long story short, he literally actually acknowledged the fact that without her, he wouldn't have got to where he got. But then it show you how funny this American society is. She grew out of love with him, and when a woman is scorned or angry, it's a totally different thing. Like, I'm going through that now. But I'd rather it be like this than you kissing a bitch ass all the way up until, you know, the day of trouble, then the bitch leave you. Because, you know, like, real talk. Like, cause, see, in that day, women gonna think they gonna have all these motherfucking choices. And beauty gonna be a curse in that day. Because a motherfucker look dirty and stink and all that. But that's the thing about beauty. A motherfucker see well, you know, that's why you got people that go to like roughage sales and see and really know about clothing or quality shit. And you can have a whole bunch of junk around there, but to see that one, so you don't think in that day beauty gonna be a curse? They probably tripping on me like, this nigga's a fucking. I ain't a nigga, sweetie. I'm an Israelite, like the brother said. Y'all talking about we Bloods and Crips and shit. Oh, motherfucker, I'm an Israelite. What it say? It say, Proverbs 31 and 3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways that to which destroyeth kings. Where is it at? I'm trying to. This is what I wanted. Proverbs 31 and 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. So a good woman is worth more than money. You get upset? Verse 11. The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil. Verse 12, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. And that's basically it, because at the end of the day, you know, we seeking for a good woman, but like I said, when you in this truth for a minute and you realize, like, I'm not seeking for one no more. Well, you know, we refer to the scriptures as Our Lady, you know, Sophia as wisdom. So, you know, that's who I go, you know, I'm looking at it now. Because, like I say, at the end of the day, once you've been in this thing, you really see the state of this place. Like, people look at us like we crazy or whatnot. But, you know what I mean? And we looking at them like they crazy and nasty and all that. Because, you know, you looking at us like you think we weird. We looking at y'all like, because, I mean, like the same, like, don't get me wrong, we men. So if a woman walk past in a short skirt, I'm going to look. You know what I mean? Like, that's, you know, that's how you know the flesh is weak. But at the same time, then shit, like, I get to thinking like, well, damn, you know what I mean? I wonder how many dicks she done had in her, or how many rods, you know what I mean? Like, how many, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. That's why this place got to go. So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory. Call halal Allah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadas. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth with faith and sincerity, risking their lives and the freedom to do so. Shalom to the Akwati and the Akim out there listening and learning. Lord willing, this is an edifying video. Shalom to the confusion of face brethren joining us to our ranks. Shalom to all the sincere brethren out there that are pushing the truth. And shalom once again to all the sincere women out there, the women that are actually being virtuous women, women that are for they men, not being a hindrance, but being a helpmeet and being a mother to their children. And with that, I want to say shalom, shalom, salaki. I want to say shalom, shalom, and abad the ball.